Shri Parashakti Vidyala CBSE Class 8th Subject English.
Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the supplementary reader, second chapter, Children at Work. Actually, this is written by three readers: Geeta Wolf, Anushka Ravishankar, then Arjit Sen. Here I mention only one author, that is Geeta Wolf. Okay, and you take your supplementary reader. Students, I hope you that all of you took your supplementary reader, page number 7. Children at Work, written by Geeta Wool, Anushka Ravishankar, and Arjit Sen. There are many reasons why the children have to work. Some help their family make a livelihood, others who run away from unhappy homes need to support themselves. Children who have to work can't go to school, isn't it? And play like other children of their age. Velu, an 11 years old boy, ran away from home. He wanders around 4 hours before getting on the train to Chennai without a ticket. Tired and hungry, he doesn't know where to go when a stranger at the station shouts a word of welcome. Children at Work is a sensible story of Geeta Wolf, which focuses on the living of slum children. This story teaches us to be empathic with these children and help whatever we can. Let us go to the story. Let us go to the story. Listen to the paragraph. When the Kanyakumari Express pulled in at Chennai Central, it looks Velu sometimes to get off. When he finally stood on the platform, his legs felt wobbly. Wobbly means unsteady, as if he was still on moving a train. Away, out of the way, a porter went by with a loading trolley. Velu jumped aside. He sat on a bench on the platform, putting his small bundle down. In all his 11 years, he had never seen so many people, except once a year at the fair in his village. People walked by, bumping into him with their suitcase. A voice announced something on a loudspeaker. Near him, a group of people sat on their luggage, looked at a TV hanging from the roof. The noise was terrible. Here, the story involves a boy named Velu. He was a small boy of 11 years. His father was a drunkard. His father used to beat him and his sister. So he escaped from his home and came to Chennai. When the Kanyakumari Express pulled in at Chennai Central, he got off the train at Chennai. His legs were unsteady, as if he was still standing in a moving train. It was because of tiredness, weakness, and fear. He sat on a bench on the platform with a small bundle beside him. He had never seen so many people except once a year at the fair in his village. Chennai Central Station is a huge station. Velu saw people in a rush with their suitcases. A loudspeaker was shouting with announcement. Some people were watching big TV, some were sitting on the platform. Take the page number 8. Near him, a group of people sat their luggage looking at TV hanging from the roof. The noise was terrible. Velu put his head down on his knee, feeling miserable and exhausted. He had run away from his village 2 days ago. For 2 days, he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and piece of janggery. In his bundle, he carried a shirt, a towel, and a comb. He had walking for most of the first day to Kannur, and then get on the train to Chennai. Velu had no money for ticket, but luckily the ticket collector did not come to the unreserved compartment. He had tried to sleep on the floor near the door. A group of men next to him had played cards and shouted all nights. I boat you to town, called out a rough voice. Velu opened his eyes. There were lots of people standing around, but nobody was looking at him. Here I He turned around. Behind him was a girl around his own age, wearing a long banyan that came down to her knee. Her hair was stiff and brownish, and he had a huge sack on his shoulder. She was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor and stuffing them onto the sacks. Here, Velu was feeling very hungry and he was very weak. His legs were shaking. He was very hungry. For 2 days he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and piece of jaggery. In his bundle he carried a shirt, a towel and a comb. And he had come to Chennai in an unreserved compartment sitting near the gate. Velu had no money for ticket, but luckily the ticket collector did not come to the unreserved compartment. A group of people playing playing cards and shouted throughout the night. Suddenly, he had a rough voice calling him. He saw a girl around his age. She was wearing very long banyan. Velu started looking at him. So looking at her, and her hair was stiff and brownish, and she had a huge sack on one shoulder. She was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor and stuffing them into her sacks. Student, this is a simple story you have to read. We will discuss the remaining portion of the story in our next class. Thank you, children.